Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second episode of the Imagination Station podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about the dark side of maladaptive daydreaming. This is a very, very important topic when it comes to maladaptive daydreaming. And honestly, a lot of people talk about how it's not said enough, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, this is going to be broken up into two parts. I might make a third, I'm not sure yet. And each part is going to be talking about a factor that makes daydreaming go dark, and when it turns to the dark side of maladaptive daydreaming, and when you know you should stop. So let's get into it. Part 1, the consistency. Daydreaming, as we know, can be good or bad for us, and just like everything else in the world, there's a line to when it can become too much. Daydreaming can help you become more creative, innovative, and even help you think of solutions to a problem that you may have not thought about before. In an article by Psychology Today, they state, novel solutions to problems can even crop up in daydreams. In 2013, University of Florida psychiatrist Eugene O'Rourke said that as our minds wander, different parts of our brain activate, accessing information that may have previously been dormant or out of reach. According to Roth, this accounts for creativity, insights of wisdom, and often the solutions to problems that the person has not considered. But when does daydreaming become a problem? When does it turn from a helpful coping skill to something darker? Well, in an article by the U.S. News, they state, excessive and intense daydreaming has been shown to not only be frustrating when a person, quote, snaps out of it and falls back into stark reality, but in some instances, links to more significant mental health issues like depression. Quote, the problem arises when that overtakes your day-to-day functioning so that you're unable to focus or concentrate on the things that are present that you're supposed to be doing. Trivedi says, excuse me if I say his name wrong, if it distracts you from your ability to perform day-to-day functions from school to work to being plugged in relationships, then it becomes a problem. And obsessively coming back and back and back again to the same negative thoughts may affect a person emotionally or their capacity to interact with others, he says. Taken together, distractibility and obsessive ruminations really have an effect on your mood. There honestly isn't a better way to put it. This is something I've said so many times on this channel, just put into better words. Now that we all know that daydreaming excessively can lead to bigger issues like mental illness or not feeling competent enough in your real life. In another quote by Psychology Today, they say, according to research, when not undergoing a formal daydreaming intervention, or basically nobody stopping you, those whose minds naturally wander report feeling less happy after a mind-wandering episode than when they manage to keep focused on whatever activity they're supposed to be doing. In other words, daydreaming sometimes can be distracting and even frustrating. But we know that. It's it's so much more than that. You know, especially when you're a maladaptive daydreamer, not only are you in a world where everything goes according to your plan, you get attachments to characters and the movements, the drama and the controversies over places and people that aren't even real. You know, the itty-bitty problems and the small things that make up this entire paracosm that you've spent hours, weeks, years coming up with. It's the escape from problem in life. It's the outlet that nobody could ever take away from you because it's within your own mind. When responsibilities come and you know it's time to come back out, you're forced to be in this world where you've become a stranger. You don't call the shots, and you aren't the chess player anymore. You're just the piece. And that's one of the hardest things to get over. And exactly why so many people retreat to this place and state of mind. That's why we get addicted. But not only can daydreaming too much be a problem, what you daydream about can be a huge factor too, and it's such a huge factor that it can even lead to murder, which brings us to part 2, the content. So thank you guys for coming and listening to part 1. If you'd like to tell me what you think about it, my Instagram is m.d.problems. You can leave a comment, you can DM me over there. Just let me know and give me a follow. Or subscribe if you want more. I've been working really hard on this. I'm really trying to like, do my homework and like make sure that everything, I put out here is facts and it's not just completely my emotion, because this is something that is really, 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 really important to me, and I'm really, 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 really invested in this topic, and I really want to do something with this in my life. I want to write a book or something about this. Like, I feel like this more people need to know about this, because so many people are maladaptive daydreamers and they don't even know it, dude. Like, it's insane. And I'm sure that in the future more people will know about it. And I just want to be a factor in helping that. And I actually dropped out of high school on Tuesday, I think it was. Yeah, and I'm gonna be getting my GED. I'm gonna be doing the program, so I'll still have a high school diploma as long as I don't fail it too many times. So focusing on doing that and also, making YouTube videos is it's a little stressful. Also, especially being in, foster care and having to worry about court and like new people coming in and out, which is something I'll talk about in maybe another video, maybe another therapy session. I haven't done one of those in a while. Uh, but anyways, thank you again for coming and listening and all of that good jazz. And stay tuned for part two, which will be coming very soon. And remember to always take care of yourself and put your health first. Bye.